Good morning, beautiful people. It is Kaiwin back for another live trading video. So today I did not take any trades. The exact profit was $0.00. And let me break down to you exactly why I decided to not take anything. Now, first I want to mention if you've already seen my pre-markup video, I show you why I'm drawing these gaps and why I'm drawing these lines on my chart. But more importantly, just because we draw things doesn't mean we have to take it. And that's what I want to get to you in this video. So, we start with the macro basis, which is big. Macro means big. So I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame and we're going to break this down. And this is how I normally break them down on these videos. So on a higher time frame, the direction is obviously bullish. Not only because of this gap rejection and push through that we had. Well, it was a rejection on the 1 hour here. And then we had a push through. It's actually a mini gap too. A mini gap on Friday that I'm actually going to show you too, that I think is important. This gap also existed and we rejected right off of it. It was actually a little bit bigger than that, but what I'm trying to do is mark the high and low. This is more appropriate. So what I'm looking for is literally this gap here. Very tiny, but still a gap. Still no price in between 109 and 111. That's a $2 gap. We slightly filled it, slightly, in our pre-market on Friday, and then we rejected off of it for a huge push to the upside during quad witching. Now, you can watch my video that I posted on Friday. It's very easy to find it. It was posted on December 19th of 2025, where I explain all of that. And then I decided, okay, that means that let me look at some call energy for our sentiment. What that means is that I'm looking at what the direction is telling me. The direction is telling me we want to avoid our previous lower gap, so we might be heading to the upside. Well, that's confirmed by a typical market structure. I'm okay with that. And what I'm mostly seeing on this, let me go back to the higher time frame. On a macro basis, right, what I'm mostly seeing is a bunch of green candles. And they're not just green candles. They're rejecting the same 600 level that is rejected many other times. Once here, there was another one here. Then there was a wick out here catching some liquidity. That's a very good idea. That is going to keep going bullish. Could have entered somewhere above this resistance here and held that for $16 if you wanted to, until it reached this like basically, well, I maybe would have held it into up here, so I would have closed it right under here for about $14 in profit, right, if you're a swing trader. Right, that's decent. And it's actually better to swing trade that specifically because it didn't move so sharply. It kind of made its way up, but not sharp. So what happens when it's sharp is these very long candles, right? Red, green, big green candles, big red candles, big green candles, right? But all this is kind of choppy a little bit. And so what that means is price isn't moving with a lot of volatility. Perfect for swinging if you want to just catch some price movement. And so now that we've established that, we didn't take any trades today specifically because the volatility was very low. Let's look at our buy sell volume bars here at the bottom of the screen. All right. Very low vol. I mean, mostly bullish. I mean, mostly bearish. But we're not seeing any true movement. What we were looking for is movement up and honestly up into the 623, which we failed to do. I mean, still a few hours left, but volatility and volume has died down extremely. And we're even looking to try to hit up into 619. I mean 629. It's just not going to happen today. And so the volumes, I'm not taking anything because the volume was very low. I needed to see a strong volatile push bullish, and the only volatile push we got was bearish. And what that signals to me is that we're about to repeat all this. Okay, all of this up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down is about to either repeat itself for a little bit and go here, or repeat itself and then keep repeating itself and come down. So I'm not interested in taking anything right now. You could swing to the upside, but it's not. There's no clear exit as far as when you would need to buy your contract, right? I needed to see that. I needed to see some volatility, and I didn't get that today at all. We got a little push the first few minutes of market, as we always do, and after that, we've died out. There's really no movement, and that really follows, which is interesting, right? Because when we get a little bit of this bullish channeling, it's better to draw it this way. We normally see some nice volatility and volume that follows. In this case, we did not, which is fine. I didn't take anything today. Sometimes you just gotta sit on your hands. My account is still at $1,500. There is no trades that were taken today. And yeah, so you can meet me back here on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays for my pre-market and post-market videos. And I tell you what I was planning to enter and why or why not I placed it, what I won, sharing all my profits. And you can also bring your questions because these videos are live. But I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Go make your money because I know I'm going to go make mine. And I want you to remember, showing up every single day is what makes you a winner. Kai win.